Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. From the 23, here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Another run here with Benson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Middle. White. Hey, red. Double right.
They snap it to Stafford. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Colts are going to take over with the football.
Value three. Maverick. Ric Flair.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Goff looking to change the play. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for the Iowa State man, Chris Hall. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. You talk about the Seahawks defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small. To the right side and intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Hey, 70! Ready! Hey, easy, easy!
A give left side for Benson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Stafford. Open man, here's Benson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Here's Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here with Benson. He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
The tight end in motion right. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play with this nigga.
Like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
It takes so long on this stuff.
Back to throw, Stafford. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Goff. This is taken in by McBride. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Goff going to shift him around. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Breece Hall with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want to catch the football first.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
To the air again, Stafford. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Hey! 40 got! 40 got! 40 hot!
A give up the middle with Benson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Benson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Easy, easy.
Man, bro, I cannot play with him.
Already starting to walk back as that one is
No, why they got this like this? It'd be costly.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Alert.
Man,
59. Moving ahead.
Now Stafford. He finds his man complete. That's Benson.
wow.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. They'll be caught by Rice. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This one good for a 1st down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
In motion, that's Tolbert. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense, because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you either throw the touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
You quick height king. I can't even quick height if I try.
With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the the game. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
21.
To throw is Stafford. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
40 got. 40 got. Alert. Wait, hot.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game.
Stay 50, stay 50. Alert! 10.
Now it's Stafford. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
I just can't play
They
it.
will finally get him, but not until he's
I really
all the
want
way
to put
down
in my
inside the
backup quarterback.
15-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come.
And that is
So
caught.
crazy.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I swear I want to put in my backup
With
quarterback.
touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally is a sure-handed target.
Here's second and 10.
Set. And middle.
Stafford now to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Benson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Man, this is so crazy.
32.
I can't do nothing with this food.
Throwing is Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down?
Nothing with it.
Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. Boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now 2nd and 5.
21. Drill back, 22.
Out of the gun, Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Easy alert. 0. Middle. Omaha, ready, blue.
Throwing again is Stafford.
I did him and everything.
They're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Pressure can come
this
from
is
all
so
over when you're applying
gay.
defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Easy alert.
I don't know what else I can do. Yeah, this fool just.
Hey, 54. Alert. Monday. Sit on.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a 2-point conversion.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Like 7.
They'll throw now on the final play. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Seahawks 18.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. But to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Stafford. That's complete right side to connect. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That would go for 26 and a first down. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2 is not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And now Stafford's going to move him around. On the handoff, Benson running right. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now Stafford. And this one's incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Stafford. He finds his man complete. It's Benson.
If that wasn't the biggest garbage in the world, that ought to be ashamed.
Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Stafford.
That was my bad. Ah! Chop! Going too quick.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter. With one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got to move him downfield, but that's a play where you just shouldn't have thrown the football. And then ultimately, could wind up costing him the ball game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Can't blame you for that, Staff.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Man, I hate this game, man.
And it's 2nd down.
Come on. Come on. It's already tough enough.
After the
Make it
incompletion,
no
here's 2nd
tougher.
and 10 from the 20.
Omaha, ready, move. Tonight.
Looking to throw. Stafford over the middle, and it's
No, he ain't gonna catch no
Tight end is
pass where he
becoming a
get
bigger and
touched.
bigger part of the passing game in the
They ain't
NFL.
wide
If you
open, they
drop
gonna
the
drop the
football,
ball.
that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. From the gun on third down, Stafford. That is caught. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
This nigga, look at this, bro. I can't catch nobody off guard.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, they still have time
Nobody.
to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Zebra!
I can't forget it. I can't do it. I can't play with him.
Here's Stafford.
I can't play with him.
On Stafford for the
And I gotta hurry up and hike the ball. I can't play with him, man.
Jordan Whitehead.
It's just terrible. Like,
Interception return for a Colts TD. Sanders now to have the extra point. And he's been a busy
Can't
man
win
5
no
for
big
5
games
now as he
with him.
knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks 18. Jason Sanders.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Like, it's hard.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Rudolph. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Fights through him, now a crease. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Rudolph. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Track at 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to the air, Rudolph. That went out wide and intercepted. Cheetah Bay losing
Move the ball and then
and
just
the
go
Colts are going
crazy.
to take over at their own 41.
Mason Graham hurt.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw is Goff. It's caught. Tolbert. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Out of the gun. Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact. And
got his man complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Rashee Rice, 44 yards. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
as that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And nowhere
You shot that.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
14.
Now Goff. And oh, it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's Goff. Here's a diving catch right side. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down. Again, Goff. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts
Must
touchdown.
be nice.
Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the ball and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. They run over center with Benson, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. And the Seahawks on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now it's Rudolph. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Rudolph looking to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Mike Evans. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive.
Inside position.
Still on his feet. Touchdown.
Underneath and inside. You just go right by him.
Jalen Tolbert, 70 yards. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, Noah Igbinoghene. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rudolph off play action. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Rudolph now to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
I just want to see
The Colts
another
come to the
side of
line
the drive.
ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Gone. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Alex Highsmith, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. That one caught by Rice. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing an excited score like this.
You see the superstar receiver.
Again, as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
Be mad at that, but
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
that's not the biggest number.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points. There's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Rudolph. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Here's Rudolph. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And that's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on fourth. Rudolph.
Threw it to the wrong guy.
Inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. This thrown quickly out to Jones. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the ball.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, big here in the 4th quarter, really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need
I'm gonna eat
They
it.
certainly don't need any more points.
About to eat
But they're
it.
not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Maverick, Maverick!
Here we go on 4th. Gone. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Rudolph looking to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, sack, track and 60.
Out of the gun, Rudolph.
What was that?
And that is caught at the 10.
It still wasn't that.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches
was that,
the
baby?
line. It's a gain of 34. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw, Rudolph. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one in. They get the score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. One last throw here for Rudolph. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And the pass falls incomplete. So 5 seconds remaining now in this first half. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Goff going to throw it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.